Welcome back to the channel. And today we are most certainly going to continue our journey. Because, why not? So, we're going to head there and we're going to go up and see what Natty wants. Because why not?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
Frustrating.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
You're an arse.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what?
Well, if it's that dangerous, then why don't...
Oh, no.
I
A
think
person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced
self-transfiguration should be taught when you're in your last year
I believe
at
it is because I can
Hogwarts.
sense danger and
You are
keep my
much
wits about
older,
me.
you're much more ready, you're wiser, you're careful. And to be fair, I would rather learn to be an animagus in Hogwarts Legacy 2. That's another thing I want in Hogwarts Legacy 2. Is can we make our character become an animagus if we choose to? So you do a quest, and at the end, you like Natsai in Hogwarts Legacy 2 literally asks you, do you want to become an animagus? If you say no, you just continue the story as normal. But if you say yes, you get a Natsai side missions, which leads you to becoming a animagus. That's what I feel needs to happen, and I think that could seriously work.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
So, we have, it's all gobbledygook, a dragon debrief. That's what we want. Which means we have to go to here. No, we have to go to Hogsmeade. That's right. And we've got minding your own business.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away.
Well, of course.
There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Good idea.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Question any teacher. You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
See you again.
Yes, you will.
Hello, pardon me. Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Dittany to Mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How did you become
How is it
good?
you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill.
I wonder if
But
this
Master
mission is
Mason
for like
commanded it, and
the
Penny was happy
Xbox
to
users and
oblige.
that.
Master Mason was a wonderful master.
All right, I shall go and find Madame Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Well, this has gotten far more intriguing.
Hello, Madame Mason. I understand you have a shop to
Why,
sell.
yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, do you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Yes, an unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one, you are. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
I've got enough money, I'm paying.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Wingardium Leviosa repairer.
Luckily, I know the repairing spell.
Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos. That's odd. Why would someone store one? Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos. Well, that's not very hospitable. Lumos.
someone to play with. I sense you're not ruffled by hard work. So determined to guess will be wonderfully fun. For me.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there? Lumos. Lumos. Bats. Lovely.
Nothing wrong with a bat.
Lumos. Seems as if I should hang something there. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others. Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here into my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Lumos.
You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me. It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Lumos. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
All books and no play make one quite dull indeed.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Oh, deja vu. Watch it.
Lumos. Bombarda.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Lumos. What was that?
That was a spider.
Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos.
You really think you can scare me?
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Lumos. 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 Bombarda. Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Home, sweet.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on then, bitch.
Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
Okie dokie.
I simply adore this beautiful place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most insects, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Potato. Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me? It should. I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable on the store, do I?
Bombarda. Lumos. Bombarda. Lumos. Potato. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. 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 Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to h3. Nighty-night! What's this?
That was the wrong square. I wonder if the chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go. Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path. Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path. Lumos.
What's this?
Okay, so some of them's got cracks, which kind of make this easy.
Find a way to reveal the path. Bombarda. Perhaps I can find a way to reveal the path. Lumos.
This is a bit much.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
I don't mind.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where, oh, where shall I put this? Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, mate.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! That's just cat guy, but cat, you can't. Try seeing things from my point of view.
Did it all before it turned around the right way.
Well, well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
I love this visual.
What does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Good. So we get to do it at 9 o'clock. And you can...
Well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the puppet playmate.
Did she now? I wish you could go back down there though. Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased the shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Of course.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her!
Oh, my pleasure.
I should know better to do business with a wild student. What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days? Such a sight.
I don't even know how I've done that.
Better than to do business with a wily student.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Indeed.
I could use some gold. Very generous. Thank you.
Go and buy a new instrument, my man.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
There you go. She's got her hat on now.
Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell.
Ooh. Nope, get rid of that. And get rid of that. And these two I am gonna have to check something.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Right. So that side quest is done. What we do need to do is come back to room requirement.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've just realised I don't actually think I've actually gone to get the 3 from in here.
Lumos.
You know what, that's totally fine. But where is the... Aww. No, I wasn't going to do that. I was actually going to try and find the bastard. I was wondering what I was coming here to do, and I just...
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, so we need another Trooper, another Derrickle, and another giant purple toad. Oh no. Come on, Mooncalf. Right, we can tell what we got. So, we just need a Niffler. And another Mooncalf. So that's all we need. Activate Mooncalf. So we'll get a Mooncalf offspring, and then we just need another Niffler. Come in, Niffler. Which means now we should have enough to... go and do something. View upgrade. Oh no, we need grapple for that. Job on all, that's fine. Okay, that's good. We need a phoenix. Nope. Is it this one? Okay, so we do that. That's practically saving us when you upgrade them. Wish I could have done that one. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay, map. There is one place I would like to do. I need to get a unicorn. Yeah, a unicorn.
Hello. Mind you don't turn. Hello. Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was brought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derrickles, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
Of
course it would.
Trust me, most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
And what do you have for sale?
Show me. Nope, I'm going to wait. Here's the Iron Dale Piffer, Puffskein, and Puffskein.
I'll not mind seeing you here again.
Good. Because there is one place I want to go to. In the shadow of the mine. There's a unicorn den. And this is the best place to go because this is where you can get a unicorn. But they are actual piece of shit to try and catch.
Revelio.
So now we've got a unicorn. Cool. And we can actually see if it's a male or female. Okay, so this is a male. Once we get the female, we can breed them. But there is another issue. We need to go here now. For good reason.
Settle yourself, I mean you no harm.
Because I can't remember if I've got a male or a female. Okay. That's Thestrals, don't need a Thestral. But we do need to do this one though.
What's this?
Levioso!
No, we don't need. He's likely studied here. Revelio.
I'm nowhere near. There we go. Centaurs. Centaurus. Nope, don't need Mooncast. I need Don't need hippogriffs, but there is one of these here though. Dragon. Nope. Niffler then, that's what I need. I just need a female Niffler. And then I need a dairy call.
Revelio.
Keep on your toes. Stay alert.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Lumos.
I may go to Hogsmeade later.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't
Hello,
complain.
Amora.
If I'm...
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Tell us.
Perhaps you made a mistake coming here.
Oh yes, there's a butterfly thing. Just what I needed. Okie dokie.
Get upon your heads when our expectations fight like that.
Scorpius. Okay. Throughput then. Yes, this is actually going to be more useful. It's the throughput then.
What's this? A shop wandered too far from home. To find. What are you going to kill off?
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Need another Fooper. Okay.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
Okay. We want to go to Hogwarts. We want to go back here. Go back here. Because if I remember, we have managed beasts. Yes, we do have a Niffler. So we have a male Throuper, that's fine. We can add this in. And in terms of that, nope. We just need to add this one in. Deracal's the other one we need to get. And the unicorn. Because as you can see, we've already got an Easel Offspring. We're getting a Throuper Offspring, we're going to have a Giant Toad, and we need another Deracal. as for the unicorn, we're going to stick it in the other one. Okay, cool. So the good news is so if we go to challenges, then go to requirements, we just need 5 more, then we have to go and rescue 30. Nice. So, what we want to do is what we need to find is not that. Very cool. I think there's only one very cool place. Nope, there's one there. Thank God for that.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Leviosa. I'll look after you.
Okay. The goal is good. We are returning. to remember where I think the Deracle's in this one. Yes, so we've got a female, that's cool. Which means now we can get a Deracle and a giant purple toad. And since we got you know what? Bring it here. Summon it. So it's already down here. Okay, I'm going to just take that off before shit happens. Oh my god, it's actually doing it, it's just invisible. But she's doing it. Okay, let's go here.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Come on, you twat.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with iron bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Confringo. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Oh, Lumos. Confringo! Bridge complete. Lumos.
Well, if you want to read it, you can pause it.
What did you find?
looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return to the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Here. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Here. Revelio.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets. That worked. Keep going. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
You do know, Sebastian, your good old friend Ominous has literally turned up.
Is that Ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing, it was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Yeah, but that's putting your friendship in jeopardy, though, you twat. That's your issue.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
You have to. You know, I wish there was a bit where you could actually... There should have been a decision where you would have intervened, but you either stand up for Sebastian or you stand up against Sebastian, meaning you would agree with Mr. Sallow.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
If I know anything...
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Was that your best? That was meant for me.
We have to fight.
Keep up! Spell. I've been fighting since before
Be careful!
we'll make them.
I'm handling it.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
Not
Sebastian
true.
is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Well, guess what?
Sebastian.
I don't know the unforgivable curses, you twat. To be honest, I would have just corrected him and said, look, I don't know the unforgivable curses, sir. And if we can get one of these missions done, better. Because if we go to quests, actually best go to Hogwarts first. That was unexpected. What do you want, Sebastian?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest. And without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Wait, it's one more Hogwarts? Whoa, okay, that was... Oh, this should fix it. Oh yeah, it is. It's all gobbledygook.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What's going on out there? I know I heard something that time.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? Easily diverted. I won't rest. Possession this. Over here.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Is somebody there? Hello?
Most goblins in my family work in the mines. Who's there? Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. What's that? One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Wouldn't mind a plum shop at Gringotts. Suit me, sit around all day. Mind you.
What was that?
You
said I'm not
too slow.
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Hello?
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I will make you pay.
Ranrock will unite us.
Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge has seen better days. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Or declare war.
Confringo.
Lumos.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Confringo!
A rune symbol above the cabin.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And I have found it already.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
we're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Son of a fucking piece of shit. He knows better than to get on the wrong side of me. We've been playing this for over 2 whole hours. So we're going to save it. And what we're going to do is start and deal with some more of these Merlin trials. Because we seriously need them.
That was a mistake. Confringo!
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Do a few of these. Because I still got so many of these damn things that they actually need to start getting done.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
It's over here.
I wanted this little.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Quiet as a mouse round here.
Come. Iona Morgan was flourishing.
Bring the light out of your eyes.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo!
You dodged an attack. Good for you.
That's proper feeble. Confringo.
Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Reducto. Reducto. You little finger. Near I'll find you.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Back for Moros. Levioso.
Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos. The bees around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Two, three.
Revelio. 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 Confringo.
Well, that was easy. Oh, look at that.
Lumos. Lumos. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio.
Share and share.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, we do this and go to collections, then exploration. Okay, so we only need to do the one. We just need one more of them. 4 of them somewhere. There's still 6 more of them somewhere. And there's 7 more of them. You want to fill them all up. Well, there you go. Which means we can go here to exploration and grab that. Meaning now we have 40 storage space for gear.
Rebellion.
So we've still got a lot of collection chests within the Highlands. There's 5 more field guide pages in the Highlands. 43 Merlin trolls to do. We've got another 6 ancient magic hotspots to deal with. 4 balloons. 1 more astronomy table. 7 more platforms and 4 more. So there's a landing platform in this area. And 3 more collection chests. And 2 field guide pages, which is fine. Which is good because we can actually use this to help us understand what we're missing. And the last one is technically there.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
That was easy. The Cetus. Which gives us the starry-eyed seer's cape. So there's one more quest that will give us an outfit. While the rest are literally as they are. But that will be it for tonight. Today, sorry. Tomorrow, it's going to be probably another Hogwarts Legacy episode. Where we will indeed get on with It's All Gobbledygook and Poached Egg and hopefully try and get the 3rd trial done. next episode as well. Basically, that's literally everything. With it all anyway. And yeah, hopefully we can get the third trial on, get one step closer. I believe the way we check our progress, is it settings? No, not shell. Oh, I actually don't know. I didn't even know you could go on a ground mount. Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I've done this, like, I've done 2 whole series on this already. Basically, this just shows you your overall progress. We still need to get another 4 infamous foes. We are getting the spider one done. Trolls, we definitely need to pick up the troll one a bit more. If we can get these 2 done as well, that just gives us 99% of that done. We've got 8 more of these to get, and we got a lot more side and relationship quests to do. As the field guide, practically we only need to get the remaining ones of these. I do want to try and complete this. We only need 3 more beasts to be rescued, and then that's it. We go on to the next one, and then we just need to breed 3 more unique beasts. But that's literally it, ladies and gentlemen. We are very close to doing what's necessary. So, if you enjoyed this video, then like the video. Thanks for watching, of course. Comment and subscribe. The legends are doing it. Hey, why not? Yeah. People were always wondering if I was going to do a 5-day video streak. Technically, next Monday, we are going to do a EAFC 25 again. We're going to get back and hopefully try and get through the entire month of April. Hopefully. And of course, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!